Hello everyone, welcome back to AI News Flash with AI Rav, your weekly upgrade in human intelligence powered by Artificial One. Today is July 21st, and here's your 30-second mental pre-workout. OpenAI got ghosted. Google flexed $2.4 billion. Cognition went shopping. Meta's building AI cities. Slack wants to explain your boss's acronyms, and Adobe lets you say boom to make a boom. Yeah, that's real. Let's jump right in. First up, OpenAI just got checkmated. They tried buying Windsurf, formerly Codeium, for $3 billion. No deal. Instead, Google poached the CEO and top engineers, paying $2.4 billion to plug them into DeepMind's agentic coding team. Then, Cognition, the company behind Devin, snapped up Windsurf's IP, brand, product, and the remaining team of 200+ people. What does this mean for business owners? Expect smarter dev tools and agents that can build, fix, and ship code without needing you to chase developers at midnight. Google Search just went full concierge in AI mode. It can now call businesses for you to ask about pricing or availability. Also, Gemini 2.5 Pro is now available directly in Search's AI mode. No more hopping tabs. It helps with research planning and long-form queries right from Search. If you run a business, your customers might talk to Google before they talk to you. So, time to make sure your online info is accurate and helpful. Ex-Googlers launched Reflection AI, and its new agent Asimov flips the script. Instead of just spitting out code, it learns from your internal docs, emails, and Slack threads. That context helps it reason like an actual teammate, not just autocomplete with attitude. For businesses, this could help reduce onboarding time and give your team a real AI co-pilot that understands how your company works. Goldman Sachs just made their first AI hire. They partnered with Cognition to bring in Devin, the AI engineer that can handle entire workflows autonomously. This goes beyond code suggestion. Devin does project planning, task execution, and debugging. If you're in finance, tech, or ops, it's a signal. Full-stack AI teammates are no longer sci-fi. They're replacing interns fast. OpenAI's open source model is now delayed. Sam Altman says it's for more safety testing. No new date announced. For business owners relying on open source LLMs, might be time to explore Llama or Mistral or DeepSeek while you wait. In other news from OpenAI, ChatGPT Plus users on macOS just got record mode. You can now transcribe and summarize voice recordings inside the desktop app. It's good for meetings, podcast notes, or those moments of brilliance in traffic. Is it better than Fathom, Otter, or other note takers? The jury is still out on that. Meta is going all in on AI infrastructure. Mark Zuckerberg confirmed. They're building massive supercluster data centers, some bigger than Manhattan blocks. But they might close source future models to recover those costs. For startups and solo builders, this could limit access to free top-tier models. Plan ahead. Diversify your model stack. Claude can now design inside Canva. Anthropic added an integration to generate images directly in Canva with Claude. They also launched a public tools directory to explore, sort, and favorite agent features. Visual content creation might have just gotten easier, and this might mean no more bouncing between tools. AWS unveiled Kiro, a new programming platform. Kiro corrects your code in real time, generates diagrams, and maps out your next steps. It's designed for smoother, more collaborative vibe coding. Think of it as your pair programmer, except it doesn't get tired, distracted, or ask for coffee. Runway's new motion capture model is here. It can track your body, face, and hands, and drop you into any scene. Great for creators, training videos, and yes, TikToks. For businesses in media or e-learning, this cuts production time dramatically while keeping things personal. Lightrix, makers of Facetune, launched LTXV, an open weights video model. It can generate 60-second clips, way longer than most current models. Perfect for ads, reels, or explainer videos at scale. And since it's open weights, it's customizable. So your brand voice doesn't have to sound like everyone else's. Hume just launched EVI3, a voice model that mimics your personality. Not just your voice, but your tone, vocabulary, and delivery. Think podcast hosts, coaches, and brand ambassadors that sound like you. If you hate recording yourself, let AI be your voice while you run the business. Adobe Firefly now lets you make your own sound effects. Say boom, and it turns into an explosion. Say crunch crunch, you get footsteps in the woods. Why should business owners care? Because now your social clips can sound just as unique as they look. And your explainer videos? Way more fun. Oh, and Slack dropped a whole bag of AI features. Meeting transcripts, auto summaries, and message explainers. Finally, someone's decoding all the acronyms. Less confusion, more clarity, and maybe, just maybe, you'll finally understand what your PM meant by ETA on WIP post stand-up. Nvidia just scored a big win on chip exports. The White House approved H20 chip sales to China. These chips powered DeepSeek's groundbreaking R1 model, and now they're back in play. For global AI businesses, this means China stays in the AI race, which means more competition, more innovation, and faster evolution across the board. Moonshot AI in China just dropped Kimi K2. It's open source, built with 1 trillion parameters, and with 32 billion active, and it outperformed Claude 4 Opus and GPT 4.1 in some benchmarks. Why it matters for business owners. Frontier models are going open source and global. Expect prices to drop and quality to soar. Mistral just launched Voxtral, open source speech-to-text models. The 24 billion parameter model handles production scale tasks, and the 3B1 runs locally. They outperform OpenAI and 11 Labs on quality at half the cost. If you're building podcasts, courses, or multilingual tools, this just made it cheaper and better. That's your AI Flash for July 21. This video was powered by HeyGen, curated by Human Rav, and delivered by your favorite digital twin, AI Rav. Don't forget to hit follow and ring that bell icon. See you next week.